YouTube has actually started recording the live stream at this point. Couple of things, a lot of things to go over, but a couple of things worth noting. One, last week's lost episode from last Tuesday, episode 1705, is now back. It's suddenly there. It was there. It's like, oh, this is a private one. You have to make it public. I'm like, it wasn't there. It disappeared. Hey, Joe. So yeah, that episode, that lost episode, episode 1705, is back. You can check it out. I think it was actually a really good episode, talking about general direction of where I think comics are going. Plus, we looked at some books. Yeah, today has been really interesting. We've got a heat wave hitting the East Coast. It was been quite warm this week, but today it hit like 96, and in the sun it feels like 100 and something kind of weather. Tomorrow it's supposed to be even hotter. Our AC did struggle through, did make it. You were talking about the day after Father's Day. Was I? Oh, well, that was, yeah. Sorry, Joe. I got to start there. Just now, you talking about that, the lost live stream. Yeah, so we did survive today. I masked up because the door's closed. I did get a little sweaty after 5 p.m. It's still kind of warm. We got the sun shining in on us after like 4 p.m. So it's definitely getting warm, but overall pretty good. People were happy with their comics. Interesting change. If you remember, I've been talking about Kevin, the young man who spends every new comic book day here in the shop, sitting down, buying his comics and reading them. Kevin has a job in the summer. He cannot make it in on Wednesday, and it was like, whoa. I hadn't realized what an impact his visits. Stack is small, Joe. We got one of those Just Go books you're missing. We got a few things, but not a lot. We'll talk tomorrow. But yeah, we got to look at the new books, so maybe we'll add some. Look at the new single issues, maybe we'll add some. But yeah, I hadn't realized how much Kevin had become a part of the place. But a lot of people came in. A lot of people have off later in the week, so I had a few of them stop in because they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to be going away, I want to grab some comics. Very nice, actually. I can't remember the last time July 4th was on a Saturday. It makes me very happy because July 4th is not a good day for us to be open. It never hits. Sometimes we did a sale or a special event, maybe on the night of the 3rd or whatever, and that's been kind of okay. But the actual July 4th day is not a huge day for shopping. We've had days that are fine. They're okay, but nothing huge. So I'm perfectly happy to be closed for that Sabbath. Let us look at the new books from this week, and then we will look at the new comic books. We actually sold out of some of the new books already. We got the new Katie the Cat Sitter. Our friend Colleen Venable came and did a Katie the Cat Sitter signing 3 years ago. At FA, which was really fun, and the books are still going on. Frozen Classic Comic Collection. If you recall, years ago, we had these Frozen comic collections from Joe's Books, which was a Disney imprint. Now they are collected as part of Disney Comics. All the early Frozen comics that sort of take place in between the two movies. Cute little stories. Declaration Illustrated. The great Robert Sikoryak does the Emancipation Proclamation and the Declaration of Independence in his classic form, where he takes famous scenes and moments from cartoon and comic history and uses them to indicate the meaning of what we're seeing. Ai Yazawa's I'm No Angel. Ai Yazawa, of course, most famous for her series Nana. I'm No Angel has never been translated into English before and now has a nice edition from Viz. Nice 2-in-1 edition. Blue Lock Omnibus number 3. That's the third of the Blue Lock Omnibuy. We are currently sold out of volume 2, but we will have it back in stock shortly. We already sold out of one of these, To the Sea, which is a Glacier Bay manga. Glacier Bay is a imprint. I think they're in Canada, but they could just be far north United States. And they mostly do translations of more obscure works. So this is some of their manga that they've translated by Kushara Omi and Hotun. Hutan, who are, again, Very small press, more indie manga makers that you wouldn't have heard of unless you're super into it. Beautiful books, very slow, surreal tales. Proud to have them. We restocked a bunch of stuff. I'll get there in a minute. We've got Schoolhouse Graveyard, the very popular horror webcomic. We've got Grandpa, Travis Ramirez's risographed book on spray painting, a little bit of magical fantasy in it. This comes with a sticker sheet if you buy it. An Iranian Metamorphosis. Mana Nayestani talks about the issue inside Iran with freedom of speech and changes to that government. Not going to say this one out loud. Freddie Lanka, also a Silver Sprocket release. Daring, pushy, little crazy out there book, as you can tell. Get Jiro Complete Collection. Anthony Bourdain made a brilliant comic called Get Jiro about 15 years ago. It eventually had a prequel comic made where Langdon Foss, the original author, was not able to step in and do the whole series. Joe Rose came and did it. And that is, you can see the black pages. That's the prequel. And the front page is the Get Jiro story, as well as 2 shorts they did with Jiro in other Vertigo publications. And now they're all collected just in time for the animated series on Adult Swim. Get Jiro will be animated. Bourdain had a little bit of a... Yep, Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain, come on, Mark. Get with the program, dude. Anthony Bourdain has done a couple of comics. He did Get Jiro. He did Hungry Ghosts. And he appeared in a different person's comic about frying French cuisine, where he let them record like a time he spent with them. But he loved comics, Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, so Get Jiro show is probably going to be very popular, I imagine, if they use Langdon Foss's artwork and design from the original in the look of everything. Let's flip it around and I'll show you. Just tremendous layouts, awesome action. Should be a really fun series. We've got Chip Zdarsky and Valerie Oshini's Captain America run. This is the first, I think, 5 issues of the current Captain America run. A really great look at American imperialism through the eyes of Captain America. That's when Captain America is the best, in my opinion, when you use him to look at long-standing American issues. This one covers a person who acted in the capacity as Captain America during the Iraq War after 9/11, the Afghanistan War, really. Then we got, like I said, some restocks. We got Living the Line, Surviving on Mars, Rabagu Race, Real Hero Shiz. Oh, Real Hero Shiz has a second volume. Joe, you'd really like this. This is a bunch of dungeon crawling adventurers sort of getting sick of the monotony of their life. I thought it was really good. Anyway, those are the new books that we put out this week. Again, there are about 2 more that sold out. We don't have any more. You can see them in our social media posts from earlier today if you need to. Now we have new single issues. We're going to do it a little bit backwards. We're going to look at ongoings first. We got the latest 2000 AD, the latest Amazing Spider-Man, the Batman Arcadia, Event Horizons Inferno, new issue of Fantastic Four, new issue of Iron Man with a great Wally cover, Lion King #4, Ordained, which is a bad idea book about a punchy priest, Punisher #6, Space Riders. This book has been out of print. I think the last issue was over a year ago. They did a whole Kickstarter to finish it, and it's finally done. Spawn 377 and Wade Wilson Deadpool with 2 Gwenpool covers. 100 Bullets is back. The original team of 100 Bullets come back. Instead of doing a sequel about Brother Lano like they did before, this one is actually following the entire conspiracy, and it's all about how messed up America is. Adventure Time quadruple feature one-shot. Really fun people doing the Adventure Time characters going to see a movie, which the whole concept kind of amazing to me, because do they really know what movies are? Movie theaters? Yeah, so it's a fun one. The Beast of Borokan. This is part of the True Weird story series, based on true events that are not necessarily proven, looking at cryptids and mythical creatures in different places. Challenges of Doom. This is a one-shot series that's going to bring Dr. Doom back into the universe as Doom Quest has him traveling through time. This covers, oh, sorry, I'm getting some texts. This covers the challenge he offers to heroes throughout his existence in a way, and how those two are reconciled. Dead Acre Black Badge. This is a fun horror western out by Vault. The Dog Sitter. Love Jamie Rich. Love Megan Levins. Megan Levins did tons of great books. A few of them actually with Jamie. Jamie is editor-in-chief at Ignition, and I've been waiting for him to have his own book there. I'm thrilled that he waited for Megan, and this is a classic rom-com. Triangle, dog walkers, dog sitters, awesome stuff. Faceless in the Family, Maze of the Mechanical Aliens, a sequel to Faceless in the Family. Matt Lankowski's absolutely trippy Russian revenge book. The Last Starfighter, a licensed comic of The Last Starfighter. Marvel Swimsuit Special, classic J. Scott Campbell wraparound cover. We got Nico. I think we have Luna, Snow. I think that might be all we have. Oh, we got a shiny cover with Gambit and Rogue. In stock, once again, Marvel characters in their skivvies in a story that explains why. I think someone told me these are all short stories. Power Rangers Unlimited, the new multiversal Power Ranger series to go in conjunction with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is coming out later, and Power Rangers Prime, which is already coming out. Return of the Living Dead, an ultra-violent take on that franchise. Shaolin Cowboy, staying alive. The amazing Jeff Darrow returns for new Shaolin Cowboy action. You always know you're getting awesomeness with the Shaolin Cowboy. Just great storytelling every time. And what if Secret Wars? What if the Secret Wars had ended very differently than they did? Tune in to find out. Final issue of Martian Manhunter. Notice the Klimt. Gustav Klimt. You'll take the Luna cover. Okay. Green Lantern. Absolute Green Lantern. I actually have more shelf copies than usual because a bunch of people have decided they really are not sticking on that book. It is what it is. I think it's a slow burn science fiction epic, and therefore it's not going to hit for everybody. Batgirl 21. Look at this cover. Look at this cover. Gorgeous. JSA 21. Whatever happened to the Spirit of Vengeance? It's a whole storyline right now to bring the Spectre back into continuity. Batman number 11. This is, of course, the Chris Anka sexy. Well, it doesn't say sexy. It just says swimsuit. But, I mean, he's literally dripping wet. But we got plenty of the regular cover as well. Poison Ivy 46. Ivy is finally starting to lose it as all of the terrible choices she's making Mare come to a head. Regular cover as well. It also has a swimsuit cover. A lot less sexy. Flowers and water. I mean, like, come on, compare these. Which of these is selling sexy more? Yeah, we know the answer. All new Spider-Man and Superman third printing where they take a cover from inside the book and put it in there. 8-ball reprint. Swamp Thing number 88 reprint. I have a customer, Thomas, who was originally, we've talked about Thomas on the live stream. Thomas went to school for philosophy and physics, and then eventually dropped philosophy, kept doing physics, doing a lot of weird quantum stuff, and then dropped that and switched to mechanical engineering. He is now going to be going to UC Berkeley for a graduate program in mechanical engineering. See, Mark, I don't know. I am the male gaze, and I don't find this Ivy cover very gazy. Like, maybe it's just me. That was a shrug, if you couldn't tell. Can you see the shrug in the screen? Anyway, Thomas, very, very intelligent, obviously, from philosophy to physics to mechanical engineering. He said, I really want something just like crazy, a little trippy. And I said, here, do you want to have when Swamp Thing meets Jesus Christ? He's like, well, that's perfect. So he got that. Reprint of Seed of Destruction, the first Hellboy. Reprint of Avengers JLA. Joe, I think you asked me for the first one, but I'm not sure I put you down. I'm not sure I put you down for that one. for it as a series. So let me know if you need number 2. America's 250th Archie celebration. Sonic Meta Legion. It's the second DC Sonic crossover. Number 3. The Other Half. Jim McCann's wonderful heist mystery. Oh, the gay male gaze. Yes, that's very possible. That I think. All right. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you weren't down for it, but I thought you might have asked for the first one. Makes sense, Mark. Yeah, if you're talking about the male gaze of the male form, then yes, I think that Batman definitely speaks towards it. She Spawn number 3, Gail Simone. Mariko Tamaki's doing one that hasn't come out yet. Gail Simone and Peg Guara doing a new Spawn character. Howard Chaykin, Jorge Faranas doing Zorro number 2. Young Hellboy number 2. Lilo and Stitch 626 number 2. I like that. This is a cake with David's name on it. They're going to eat it. Supergirl Survives number 2. Joe, you are down for that one. Transformer the movie reprint. I should really put this with the reprint, shouldn't I? I really should. Transformers the movie reprint number 2. And The Dead Man, the team that did Ice Cream Man and then Kryptonite Spectrum, continue their Dead Man run. And those are all the new single issues. I actually don't think we sold out of anything in the new single issues. There are a few things that, of course, when you're never on the shelf, we just had copies for people who were subscribed to them. So if you're subscribed to a book and don't see it, don't worry about it. But yeah, it's been a warm day, but shockingly not a bad business day. Tirza and I, mostly Tirza, but I helped a little, got the new green shelves all done. They're quite lovely. I'm going to do a full post, and tomorrow's live stream will be about them, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. Don't they look nice and organized? We're going to look at it a little bit more in depth tomorrow, but I think the green side of the store generally now matches up with here, and we actually got freed up some room so that over here is a little less crowded as well. And when she's back from her trip, hopefully we will clean up that section with some better signs. But yeah, all in all, mostly a successful day. Hopefully July will be as successful as June was, meaning a little bit better than we anticipated. Only thing that's bothering me is that I had a tracking notification that something is out for delivery for me. It has not come. But I don't think it's going to come now. So I'm not going to stay in the live stream in hopes that we get to unbox something. And if it comes tomorrow, we'll talk about it then. Until then, remember, damn it, babies. Well, actually, before that, remember, Fred and Ryan, July 19th. Clearance sale, July 5th. Today I figured out what the next clearance sale is going to be on July 12th. And the next one on July 19th. I figured those sales out. So that's exciting stuff, and we will talk about it soon. Now I shall say, remember, damn it, babies, you gotta be kind.